Good rising, y'all. I still have my hair in my pin curls, and I'm making my breakfast. Turkey sausage. I'm out of avocados. I've got to go to the grocery store today, and because there's some things I need to pick up. Not too much, but avocados, coffee creamer. So instead of avocados this morning, I'm having toast. Let that heat just a little bit more. Good rising, we have another day. Good rising, hey, 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 hey. Good rising, we have another day. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, good rising. Yeah, I'm just making breakfast. I'm not going to be on here long at all. Just checking in with y'all. Doing everyday stuff. And let me get my toast going. My ex-mom, she's passed over. I think she passed over last year. Last year or the year before. But she made really good toast. In fact, I know that's kind of like really good toast, but yes, she did. Now I use a toaster, but I think she used a toaster oven, and maybe that made a difference. But honey, her toast would it wasn't like in the toaster. Excuse me. It was toasted, but it would be buttered just right. And she showed me how to do it, but that's been so many years ago because I asked her how she did it because her toast was so good. But anyway, it just made me think about her while I'm doing this. So now I'm doing my egg whites while my toast is going. I've been using my air fryer a lot more since my son has been using it, because when he does his meal preps, and he does a really good meal prep, so I'll ask him what he cooks his stuff on, his meal, what he meal preps with the air fryer, because I'm not really used to the air fryer. I'm just using some Mrs. Dash for my egg whites, garlic, salt, and black pepper. My daughter came through yesterday on her way to get her hair done, and I was making my breakfast, and she was looking at how I make my eggs. She's judging how I make my eggs. Uh, she said, I used to make my eggs like that, and she's grown. She doesn't talk like that, but I mean, I don't know. She's my doll, a little doll. She said, I used to make my eggs like that with all that seasoning, but she said, now I just use salt and pepper. And I was like, well, that's really all I use. Just I just add a little Mrs. Dash to it. She was on her way to get her hair done, and she was picking up our little neighbor over here. She's a little teenager, and her mom had something to do, so she was picking her up. And she was going with my daughter. Of course, they're like family anyway, so my neighbors next door. So yeah. All right, so let me butter my toast. Hello, hello. Buttering my toast. All the way around. Okay. And then just wipe it off with a clean paper towel for the next user. Which I'm the only one that really uses the butter. I don't know if my son really uses the butter like that. All right, so I'm gonna have me a Pepsi. It's Pepsi Zero, with my toast, egg whites, and turkey bacon. Oh, excuse me. Oh, I am empowered to prosper, honey. Yeah, but that's my breakfast. And so that's really all I wanted to share with you guys. I hope y'all are doing well this morning, wherever you are. And we'll talk later because that's literally all I was doing was making breakfast and just jumping on here to say hi. Y'all have a beautiful day. Be at peace as much as you can, as much as it depends on you. Mind your business. And we'll talk later. All right. Love y'all.